It's time for more Dragon Age. Hello. I got kind of a new look. My hair is actually shorter, and my makeup is a little bit different. It is for pretty much every video. I've got fangs, so hopefully I can talk okay. But I'm recording a Scarlet Hollow video later, and if you played the game, you know I'm kind of going for like a werewolf vibe. And I don't know, I thought a maid outfit just felt kind of cute. But first of all, I kind of left off in an awkward spot last time because my game crashed and then I didn't realize that it wasn't even recording the game video anymore. So I did a couple things off screen. Since some stuff got messed up, I'm gonna reshuffle the deck. If you're new here, I use tarot cards to make all my in-game decisions. Basically just using the number that I get and going counting down the options. So I'm gonna count down, see which quest we're gonna do next because I can't quite figure out what it was that I was supposed to do this next video. I feel like these things are gonna make it a little more difficult than I anticipated. I tried talking with them before I set the mold in place, and it seemed okay, and now it's suddenly difficult. Alright, tarot deck. How are we gonna play Gertrude? Good old Gertrude here. If you see a lot of cuts, it's probably because I'm like cutting out the parts where I'm sucking on the teeth. I don't think anyone wants to hear that. I hate those kind of noises. Let's see. So, I'm gonna ignore the ones that I already know we're not gonna finish them. Because we already tried and the card said nope. Haven't done that one, so first card is Six of Swords. Oh, Six of Swords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chantry has unwittingly provided an opportunity to disrupt the plans of the traitors Logain. Head to the location marked on your map and intercept his forces. Oh, I also changed the position of my camera. I just feel like this is a better angle for me. And I got some decoration in the back. Oh, I know I was supposed to go to Banlorn's lands. Let's go do that. I don't know if that's actually the same quest. If it's the same quest, then that's wild. But I tried to find what quest requires me to go to Banlorn's lands. I didn't Google it. I probably should just Googled it. But I didn't see it on the list. So, 15 Temptation, 4, 16, 15 Join the Fray. Just gonna join right on in, which means they're probably gonna attack us. Oh!
Time for more practice.
Hello. The royal colors of Ferelden's former king still shine through the stains on this man's uniform. Up close, the man's face is unmistakable. You remember him as Elric Moraine, a member of Kaelin's honor guard at Osgard and a close confidant of the king. This is the quest, isn't it?
Thank you. I didn't expect the band's men to notice my escape so quickly. I tried to hide here in the woods, but there wasn't time. And now I'm a dead man.
5 of swords. 3, 4, 5. What do you mean there wasn't time?
You were there in Ostagar. You know how things went. For me it was either this, or die in some Darkspawn's belly, or be hung as a deserter.
Ace of Cups. You deserted?
I fled the battlefield when Loghain betrayed us. I abandoned my men, and they died. And Caelan with them. He was my king, my friend, maker. All that time in Ban Loren's prison. And I couldn't stop thinking about all they suffered that one dark night at Ostagar.
4 of Wands. We don't always get to choose our deaths.
No, perhaps not. But I've been given the chance to set things right. If it's the likes of you who sees me to my final hour, perhaps things happen for a reason. The king entrusted me with the key to the royal arms chest. If anything were to happen to him, he said, it was vital I deliver it to the wardens.
Ace of Swords. Do you still have this key?
The Maker has a sense of humour, doesn't he? I suppose it's for the best, however. Had I kept it, it would be in Ban Loren's hands by now. I was afraid. I thought I would lose it on the battlefield, so I stashed it in the camp. Please, it's probably still there.
King of Wands. 14, 12, 13, 14. Where?
The key's behind a loose stone at the base of a statue. I'll draw a map for you, so you'll know where to search. If you have any survivors of the battle among your companions, take them with you. Their memory of the terrain will serve you well. I'm only sorry I cannot join you. It is vital that the king's documents do not fall into the wrong hands. As for Marik's sword, it is too powerful to be pawed at by those monsters. Same for the king's other arms and armor. And if you happen to find Caelan's body, see it off. He was our king. He shouldn't be left to rot amidst the Darkspawn's filth.
Request return to Ostagar. I think that was what I was gonna go do next. Because I went back to camp so I could, like, maybe change out my party and get rid of some stuff because it's kind of a bigger quest. So I think I'll go ahead and just do that.
And I'm off.
I know I didn't really have any dialogue with these two, but I did with Ogren.
Just leave me alone, Warden. Seriously.
So I guess I'll redo this. 3 of Pentacles. Can you teach me to fight like you do?
You want to be a berserker? Thought I'd never see the day.
Which is what I asked the last time.
I'll teach you. Just be ready. To be a berserker, you have to face your own inner rage. Let the spirit of battle take over. And all that dust. There's a whole pile of philosophical rot that goes behind it. But the bedrock is this. Get real mad and kill things.
Sounds easy enough. King of Pentacles is 14. So 12, 13, 14. That's all?
Well, you also have to be in peak physical condition and so forth. But believe me, if
Gertrude,
you're
our
mad
90-year-old,
enough, you're
definitely.
not thinking about that.
Gertrude, our 90-year-old, is definitely in peak physical health. Princess of Pentacles. Princess is 11. Oh, 12, 11. Tell me more about berserkers.
What the sod is there to know? You get mad, you fly into battle, and things die. It's pretty simple.
And things
The hard part
die.
is getting in touch with your rage. We all learn to
That's
hold
not
that
hard.
back. It's why we don't kill every duster who looks at us sideways. You need to shut that off. For some people, being in battle is enough. But others have to think about something. Violence, monsters, nobles, your wife, whatever.
That's nice. Just have to think about all the bullshit in the world. Pretty easy. 5 tradition. Let's talk about something else. Oh, we're not gonna ask about your wife?
I'm listening.
3 of cups. I'd like to know more about you.
What about?
Okay. 2 pentacles. What is it like to be a warrior in Orzammar?
You get a sword or an axe, and are told to go out and defend your city. It's the best thing in the world. That is until you try to live in the city you saved.
King cups, so 14. 14. Seemed like a pretty easy place to live. I think I would hate living in a cave. Giant ass cave. I'd feel claustrophobic. Like I need to see the sky.
If you like following orders from some shaper with his head so far up his own arse he can't see out his neck. I mean, they train you to kill, teach you to harness your rage at the first noise you hear, then try to set 100 sodding rules about it. Like those provings. Ancestors show their favor through the strongest arm, right? So why so many rules saying how to fight and when you win and not to bloody kill? Killing's what swords are for.
Kind of murderous. 7 of pentacles. 6, 7. Fighting without killing is a skill of a true warrior. Ooh. Saying he's not a true warrior.
If that's how you feel, I'll try that out next time the Darkspawn are chewing on your leg.
Oh, Darkspawn, yeah, you just kill him.
This makes me cranky. Don't you have any other inane questions?
Can see why he's a berserker. 10 of pentacles. Actually, let's talk some other time.
Alright. Alright then.
Disapproves -3. Oh no, whatever will I do? Alright, how many times will we ask him about rumors? God. Queen of Wands is 13.
Of all the strange news, everyone is talking about some brother in Denerim claiming that the urn of sacred ashes has been found. Actually found.
Yep.
I understand the Chantry is a bit skeptical and probably won't get a chance to deal with the brother's claim until after the war is ended. But it's incredible even so, don't you think? That's what I've heard on the road anyhow. Take it for what it is. There's been another battle. A bunch of Benorn at Logain at Lacus Valley, and from the sound of it, the Benorn outnumbered them. Tyrone Logain is a force to be reckoned with, though. Just ask the old legions. I hear the Benorn were routed. It's a convincing victory for the throne. I wonder if that will settle the issue now. Somehow I have my doubts. That's what I've heard on the road anyhow. Take it for what it is. I don't know what to tell you. Nothing I can think of at the moment.
Okay then. Now, let's go sell some stuff, and then I'll be right back. Get ready. First, actually, let's figure out who I'm going to take with me for the next round, and then I'll come back. So we really should take Alistair for this one. But let's see. 10, 11, 12. Sacrifice. I feel like sacrifice is very fitting for wardens.
Yes.
So I'm going to use that as my go-ahead to put Alistair in our camp, in our party. Prince of Wands. I kind of like to go by who this character looks the most, or who this card looks the most like. And it kind of fits Oghren. Ogren's obviously not as scrawny, but it's got a red cloak. Oghren has red hair. he's got a staff, and Ogren has one-handed sword, two-handed sword. So it could also fit Leliana. I don't know. We'll see what this one shows. 6 of Wands. Well, right now, since she's got all these bows and arrows, I think it resembles Leliana the most.
Indeed.
Between this and Zevron. Gotta have at least one rogue to unlock the chests. Sucks we won't have Morgan though. She's an absolute tank. But I think Leliana is a bit sturdier, a bit tougher than Zevron is. So we'll have Alistair, Leliana, and Ogren. Okay. And I'll be right back. I'm back, so let's go ahead, head into Ostagar, a ruined Tevinter fortress where Kalen made his final stand, now fallen to the blight. I just watched the video that I just recorded, and yeah, the teeth are definitely, you can tell I'm wearing teeth because I don't, doesn't quite sound right. Whoops. I knew it! Alright, put the quality down as low as it could go. For now. God, so bad. Holy shit.
Indeed. Yes.
I don't really remember what this whole quest is about, other than just sadness. I think we find some sad things, but that's all I can recall. Where do I go?
Oh, right.
Kalen's Grease? Ooh. Yeah. Armor. Eh.
I don't know whether to laugh or cry, but it's clearly Kalen's. There can be no doubt.
Yeah. No! Don't make me redo all that. Damn it. Darkspawn have done their best to defy the bonfire where Duncan kept his nightly watch. Perhaps they still sense something of the man's power. The fuck? Okay. Rude.
Trap right ahead.
Oh. Too late. So where's the key at?
Wait! We should search the bodies. I saw something back there that might have been Kalen's.
Where? Oh, Elric's buried key. There we go. Alright. Merrick's blade. Looks pretty good. Secret correspondence. To and from King Kalen.
Judging by these documents, it's a pity we hadn't placed more trust in Orlais and less in the king's own father-in-law.
Blades like that inspire songs that last the ages.
This letter appears to have been crumpled, then carefully smoothed out and folded again. Kaelin, the visit to Ferelden will be postponed indefinitely due to the Darkspawn problem. You understand, of course. The Darkspawn have odd timing, don't they? Let us deal with them first. Once that is done, we can further discuss a permanent alliance between Orlais and Ferelden. A note written in an uncharacteristically familiar tone from Empress Celine the First to King Kaelin. An uncharacteristically familiar tone. Why? Because Loghain wrote that, not the Empress? Page 1 of 3. To His Majesty, King Kaelin of Ferelden. My warden commander assures me that we face a blight. This thing threatens us both, and we must work together to fight it, lest it devour all. Our two nations have not had a happy history, but that is all it is, history. It is the future that is at stake now. Let us put aside our father's disagreements, so that we may secure the future for both our countries. My chevaliers stand ready and will accompany the Grey Wardens of Orlais to Ferelden. Your word, the might of Orlais will march to reinforce the Ferelden forces. Sincerely, Empress Celine. An official letter from Empress. Blah, blah, blah. Page 2 of 3. Your Majesty, my men will arrive as soon as possible to bolster your forces. Make her willing, this blight will be ended before it is begun. Kaelin, I beseech you, as your uncle, not to join the Grey Wardens on the field. You cannot afford to take this risk. Ferelden cannot afford it. Let me remind you again that you do not have an heir. Your death, and it pains me even to think of it, would plunge Ferelden into chaos. And yes, perhaps when this is over, you will allow me to bring up the subject of your heir. While a son from both the Terran and Mactyr lines would unite Ferelden like no other, we must accept that perhaps this can never be. The Queen approaches her 30th year, and her ability to give you child lessons with each passing month. Nice. I submit it to you again that it might be time to put Honora aside. We parted harshly the last time I spoke of this, but it has been a full year since then, and nothing has changed. Please, nephew, consider my words, and Andraste's grace be with you. Shitty. Letter from Arl Eamon. Never thought of him like that before. Would this maybe be from Arl Eamon instead? Interesting. The plot thickens. Merrick's Blade. Maybe for Alistair? Yeah, this is way better. Just wrong. So wrong. Is this supposed to be a blank screen? I don't think so. Jesus. Of course. Am I ever going to be able to finish this game? Like, is this just going to keep crashing, or can I finish the game? There we go. And squished. What is with Gertrude's face? That was creepy. Get him! Get these a-holes.
Up there, the Tower of Ishal. Let's do this.
God, I have to go through the whole tower again. Kalen's gauntlets. Right here, please. Is that the rays? They sound like fucking pigs squealing. The shrieks. Who's like one hitting them? Is that Albert? Dang, Liliana. That's Liliana. I think. That's awesome. That's awesome. Look at that. She is one shooting up.
What's that smell?
Liliana is OP. Ooh, Nug Crusher. Not very nice. Don't show Liliana.
Ugh, down the hole and into the deep. I don't even want to imagine where that leads.
Ew. Sound effects. Nope. Do we have to fight a dragon? I really don't remember this quest very well. Okay. Yes. Got it. Good job, Alistair. Nice try. In war victory. Has been dealt with. The Darkspawn will return to this place, but for now at least it is yours and yours alone. You should deal with the king's body and make sure you have everything you need from the earth before it grows dark. Oh, Duncan's dagger and sword? Of course.
Going.
Surprised Alistair doesn't have anything to say. Cute little raven, hopping along. Adorable. Kalen's helm.
There. That is the last of them. I only pray we can carry them as valiantly as he.
And just a cutscene and probably ends there. So savage. So brutal.
Oh, they left him here to rot. We need to do something.
Haven't pulled a card in a while. 5, 6, 7 movement. Let the Darkspawn have their fun. Wow. So 3, 6, 7. He is of royal blood and deserves a pyre. So we're gonna burn the body.
He was a good man, who hoped too much, and died too young. He deserves what little honor we can afford to grant him.
+7, +2, +2. Alright, time to pick a new quest. 14 balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I didn't actually finish that. Never mind, I need to go finish that first because put the card back. That's what I meant to do the last time. I guess I didn't actually do that. Why are there more of these guys? I need to care. Yeah.
The client is very pleased. Come back soon.
Okay, so back to where we were. And again, drew 14 balance. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. 10. 11. 12, 13, 14. Sign of safe passage. Go to the location marked in the Brazilian forest and use a bow to fire a message arrow across the treetops. I don't know if I've ever actually done that quest. I'm sure I have.
As there is but one world, one life, one...
Too much of a completionist to not have done it.
Message for you,
Oh.
milady.
I'm not gonna draw a card for that. What?
More things to deliver. Goodbye.
Trial of Crows? A delivery boy has given you a cryptic message saying that if you're interested in working with the Antivan Crows, that you should head to one of the back rooms of the Nod Noble Tavern. I'm nervous that everyone is gonna leave. Let's see, Leliana is neutral. I think everyone's pretty much neutral. Except Alistair hates me. He can't leave though, not yet.
Yes.
This is a spot where Dee's message needs to be sent. Stuck. Okay, so my character has to equip a bow. Does crossbow work? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Fucking course. No. Nothing?
So I'm wondering something. What exactly does a woman see in a man like Zevran?
Oh, he's handsome enough for some. Why'd you ask?
No reason. It's just... Doesn't he seem to be a bit too much? The hair, the clothing...
I don't understand. A bit too much what? Do you have a problem with him?
Beyond the fact that he's an assassin who's tried to kill us more than once? No,
More than
not
once.
really. Do women go for that sort of thing?
Where I come from, they do. Oh, yes.
Huh. Really? I see.
Called a toxic relationship. Yeah. Okay, I might have just enough stuff. Maybe.
Yes.
Sorry.
Indeed.
Hopefully we don't need to fight anyone because Leliana doesn't have armor right now. Right, now I can do it. Fire an arrow. Message has been sent. It has not gone unnoticed.
Right. You've made some important enemies with your little arrows. You're through.
Uh-oh. Hang on. Folded missive. By order of Emmer Thorogood. We know they are out there, and they will move when their fellow vermin call them out. Watch for the sign and slaughter the bot. They will know it is coming, and probably abandon the poor staff of a messenger. But even in that, our message will be sent with an authority theirs cannot have. Okay, appears the messenger was not expected to survive the message, but you defeated the ambush, and Dee's associates know it is safe to move. Return to the Nod Tavern, or Nod Noble in Denerim for your reward.
They tell you what to wear in the chantry.
You have robes and such that you must wear.
And, so... robes? What else?
Well, sometimes there are vestments and ceremonial garments.
Right. And then?
Why are you so interested in this?
Ah, sod it. Under the robes. Pants.
This is why I don't
no
care for
pants.
Oberyn.
What?
God.
Stop stalling. Naked or not.
What difference does it make?
Stop being a
All
pervert.
right. Stonewall me. I'll find out one way or the other.
Right. Good luck with that.
That's how I feel. Fucking perv. Keep that shit to yourself.
What can I get you, stranger?
I finished a favor for one of your interested parties. He nods discreetly and makes note of the recognition you are owed. Nod and leave. Mercenary.
What can I get you, stranger?
Anyone need help, maybe with something not strictly legal? Glances around with prying eyes, produces a few notes on behalf of interested parties. False witness. D has need for assistance. These are those who seek to impugn upon my good reputation. Certain aspects of business may have required unpalatable acts, but these former associates are just as much a part of them as I was. Their supposed redemptions reek of opportunity, not conscience. These loose tongues need heads to match. I need someone who's free to travel and knows what to do when traitors are found. The reward will be appropriately handsome. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna end it there, and I'll just decide next week what quest we'll do next, so that way I don't have to go back and try and figure out what we're supposed to do, because I don't think marking the quest works. Like, I feel like every time I log back in, it's not highlighted anymore. So, yeah, figure that out next week. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this, please hit the like button and subscribe. And I hope you have a magical day.